All right. My question for now is, when adding or multiplying, can I change the numbers grouped without changing their value? Do you think yes or no? If you're not sure, what I mean by that is if I give you an order of operations problem, 7 plus 3 in parentheses plus 6, if I change this and solve 7 outside of the group and put 3 plus 6 as a group, okay, if I change which numbers are grouped, did I just change the value? Okay, well, let's test it. All right, using GEMDAS, we know groups are first, so 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. Okay, so our original problem solves to 16. Okay, solve the second one and see if you get the same thing. All right, you should have done this group this time using GEMDAS. 3 plus 6 is 9. 7 plus 9 is 16. We got the same answer, okay? So when we're just adding, no other operations, changing the groups does not change the value. This expression is equivalent to this one. Okay, let's test the same thing, but with multiplication, okay? All right, so if I give you 7 times 3 times, I don't want to do 6, that's a number. Okay, we'll just do times 2. I like friendly numbers, okay? And if I change that order, 7 times 3 times 2, and I group my 3 and my 2 together this time, okay, when multiplying, do you think that changes the value? Let's test it. Using GEMDAS, we'll solve groups first, okay? 7 times 3 is 21 times 2. 21 times 2 is 42. Okay, go ahead and solve the second one using GEMDAS and see if you get the same answer. All right, using groups, you would have done 3 times 2 is 6. 7 times 6 is 42. All right, so when we're just multiplying, can you change what numbers are grouped and their equivalent? Yes. Okay, so 7 times 3 grouped times 2 is equivalent to 7 times 3 times 2 grouped. Okay, these are equivalent. All right, my second question, my last question. Is it ever possible to multiply before you solve a group without changing the final answer? Okay, and let me kind of show you what I mean so you can think about it. With GEMDAS, right, you would do your groups, right? You do your group 7 plus 3 before you get down here to that multiplying, because a number touching a parentheses means you multiply, okay? So what I mean, is it ever possible to multiply before that group? So can I do 2 times the group before I add? Okay, so let's test it a little bit. Solve it normal to see what our right answer is, okay? So we'll do our group first. That's first. 7 plus 3 is 10. Drop down that 2. You can either put a multiplication sign or leave it in parentheses to show multiplication. Okay, we have no exponents, so now we're multiplying or dividing. I only have multiplication. Okay, 2 times 10 is 20. All right, we know the right answer for this problem is 20. So, is it possible to multiply before I add? Okay, because given what we know about being able to add in any order and multiply in any order, is it possible? Okay, well, let me show you. If you did 2 times this first, the question is, would you do just 2 times 7 or 2 times 3? Okay, because this is together, it's not just 2 times 7. I'm going to do both, okay? I'm going to do 2 times 7 and 2 times 3. So let's multiply. 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, and we're going to still have our addition. We're going to drop it. Plus 2 times 3 is 6. Okay? 14 plus 6 is 20. Okay? Do you think this would happen every time? I want you to test it if you're not sure. Okay? We'll talk more about these properties later. Okay? But these are equivalent. 2 times the group of 7 plus 3 is equivalent to 14 plus 6. Okay? We gave that 2 to both of them. We multiplied it on both of them, and the answer came out the same. I want you to think and ponder about that a little bit. Okay, we're still using GEMDAS. Don't do anything cray-cray. But I want you to think about this, and then we'll take notes on it tomorrow.